morning, good morning. What's happening? Welcome to Oscillators and Percolators, your morning synthesizer news show. Man, let me get everything geared up here because it's early morning. Everyone's on the way to work. How's it going? Hope things are going well. Everything's going good on my end. And I guess this might be the last video I ever do on the Korg monopoly. Just figured I'd go over it for one last time to make sure I'm not missing anything, because I listened to Garen M's stream last night after Synth Wars ended. I've been listening to Echo, I've been watching demo videos, I've been checking everything out, and to be honest, it looks amazing. I just feel like a lot of the synthesizer all-star team who got a hold of the Korg monopoly didn't really do it justice, and maybe it's because they didn't have enough time. A lot of them even commented on their videos, wow man, this is way too deep for a beginner, which could be true, but it also might have been just way too deep to try and just whip together a video, because you might have assumed it was like a wave state, a mod wave, or an op6, which are also very deep synthesizers. But I feel like the Korg multi-poly got the same thing. How's that music, man? Is it too loud? Is it just right? You guys let me know. We got Saucy Synths, Happy Quails, Amir Dressler, Jan Peter Neiman. What's happening, baby? Everybody's on the go this morning, bright and early. Let me get a taste of this coffee first. I'm drinking this Rise mushroom coffee. Maybe I'll ask them if they can sponsor the show, because I love it. I'm living the dream too, man. All right, let's get moving here, man, because it's early morning. So we jump over. Here's the look of this thing. The Korg multi-poly. It's a beautiful looking synthesizer. It's laid out the exact same way as the wave state, the mod wave, and the op6. All right, and by layout I mean they're doing a similar thing. They've got a model, 37 key model, and they've plopped it in there. They've used the Chaos Physics pad up in the top right corner. Same style screens. The effects section over here, if you can see my mouse. I don't know if you can see the mouse or not. Maybe you can't. The effects section laid out on the top right is a similar format. Okay. The envelope, the cutoff filter, and the ADSR is also laid out in a similar fashion as the mod wave. Okay, you got the 4 white buttons down the bottom was later. So aesthetically, it almost looks identical to the other ones, right? That's kind of what we're looking at. What's up, Hans? I promise this is the last monopoly video I'm ever gonna do. I gotta get my thoughts out. And this is how we do it, man. You know how we do it. Okay. So when we look at the product description, let's jump on over here real quick. I just want to say, so these are the key points that I've been looking at the last couple days. Next level analog modeling. Now, for people who were assuming it was similar as the mod wave and the wave state and this, that, it is similar, but this is using their next generation analog modeling technology. So this is the first synthesizer that they're actually using the next generation modeling technology in, okay? And they've got newly modeled envelopes, filters, LFO, portamento circuits, are all next generation modeling. So this is the first synthesizer of its kind to have that by Korg, all right? 4 oscillators per program. The multi-poly offers layered thick tones, perfect for classic and experimental sounds. Choose from classic, digital, or wave shaper oscillators, each with its own creative control. So, how much is it going to depreciate? We'll talk about that in a second. And then it's obviously got the motion sequencing, which is classic. You know, key features they just did 4, which is very easy to understand. Analog modeling, 4 oscillators per program. They got a new key bed put in this baby. This is Anderton's site. So if you want to, for all the British people who are watching in the morning, sometimes I do the morning show for all me British mates and me Euro bros. $7.99, all right, from Anderton's. So we jump on over here to Korg though, and we went over this last night, but I just wanted to pull this schematic up here. Okay, let me make it a little bigger. So the crazy thing about this schematic, get that out of here. All right. You got 4 layers. Each layer's got 4 oscillators. How can I make that bigger? Hold on. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. Make it bigger. There we go. Maybe even one more. There we go. All right. Oh, I spilled that coffee. Okay. We got 4 oscillators per program. You got 5 LFOs per layer. You got 3 key trackers per layer. You got 4 mod processors per layer. And you got 4 envelopes per layer times 4. So you actually have 4 oscillator synthesizers with 4 envelopes, 5 LFOs, 3 key trackers, and 4 mod processors. And don't forget, you get effects per lane as well, per layer. Minus, you get a noise generator, a MIG, so I mean, and you get 2 filters per lane. So if you think about it, this is 4 crazy synthesizers in one, 4-part multi-timbral. And this is what kind of threw me for a loop, because I feel like no one really was letting everybody know how crazy this is, right? Think about it. 4 oscillators, 4 envelopes, 5 LFOs, 3 key trackers, 4 mod processors, noise generator, ring mod, 2 filters per layer. That's powerful. Very, 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 very powerful. I think it's powerful anyway. Now, the question is, how do I get this back to the regular size screen? Maybe I just exit out. So let's go check this out real quick. Sweetwater, we're waiting for them to do their demo. And we got this one right here. I want to play a couple little demos so we can get a taste. What I did is I go to YouTube and I just hit, hold on, I just hit view, zoom out. I gotta get my view sorted out here. Actual size. There we go. There we go. All right. So this is from PXE02321. I'll give a sub, you guys too, if you want. Okay. And let's check this little video out. 9 minutes. We're not gonna play it all, but just to get some sounds. So what do you think so far? Someone just asked, is it based on the Arduino architecture? I have no friggin' clue, man. If anyone in the chats know that, let Andrew know. I got no idea, man, if it's based on that or not. I haven't seen anything saying it's based on that. Screen sucks, but it's just the way it is. Hans wants one now. Has Hans Volt been replaced? He says he loves the sound. I don't know. I'm not really into this sound that he's making right here. It's got this, Korg always do these kind of like techno-y patches, but I guess people like that kind of sound too. right, so that's kind of a little bit of a taste from a new video. I don't know where this cat got a hold of this because it's still on pre-order, but it's the most unamazing sound. Yeah, what do you think? Raspberry Pi. Yeah, it's a Raspberry Pi based synthesizer. But Raspberry Pi based synthesizer, but they've got their next generation analog modeling technology in it. So we got to get that off the plate. Now, I also saw this cool video right here. What do you want to hear? The Tom Sawyer patch from Korg. So this is the Korg. You can go on Korg's SoundCloud. Apparently SoundCloud got ads out, but here's the Tom Sawyer sweep. All right, that's the Tom Sawyer patch. I don't know if you liked it. If you
At
didn't,
Lighthouse Credit Union, we offer...
be quiet. We don't need no Lighthouse Credit Union. So there's this other video here from this music store. I've already subscribed to him, and I feel like he did a little better explanation of things than most of the guys. Let's just check it out. Turamura Music Shop, Turamura Music Center. Like, share, subscribe.
Right. Hey guys, it's Matt at Tamara Music, and we are checking out the Korg Multi-Poly. This is just a first look. We've turned it on, we've played a few patches, and I'm going to let you know what I think of it by my reactions with my face, as per Alex Ball.
I like
Cheers.
it. So that sounds pretty good to me. Like, if you want to talk about the Sawyer patch, I know you heard it on the SoundCloud. Sounds very good there. I think a lot of the problem that people had is, to be honest, we're going to keep listening, but, you know, this is the show. I got to stop a little bit and have a little chat every once in a while. I think if they would have done a 49 key with polyphonic aftertouch and released that same way HydraSynth did it, this is what HydraSynth did awesome. They were ASM HydraSynth. They released the 49 key absolute behemoth beast. Polyphonic aftertouch, a beautiful interface, user interface, and it was extraordinary. Then they brought out the desktop version, then they went and brought out the Explorer version, then they brought out the big deluxe. All right, so if they would have done something with a cool synthesizer like this for their next generation modeling technology that they're using on their filters, their oscillators, their envelopes, if they would have done that on a 49 key with polyphonic aftertouch, maybe even a ribbon strip, chaos pad, whatever, and a better screen, if they would have put the Microkorg 2 screen on there and released that first, I think people would have been over the moon happy about that. And then they could have done a desktop, then they could have done a smaller, this 37 key, let's just call it annoying, to say the least, okay? I like the sound of that. What's the new Electribe?
right, so we're gonna have a quick listen.
So right off the bat there, he's just doing some preset surfing. And to be honest, I think it sounds pretty good. It's hard to tell from these videos. It definitely, to me, since I have the wave state, the mod wave, and the op6, it definitely sounds like when I'm listening to the presets, I can hear the 3 other synthesizers I have. Like, hold on, let me just jump over here. All right, so if you look here, I got the mod wave, the op6, and the wave state up here. All right, I got the drum log over here. I got the Minilog XD behind me up there. So when it comes to next generation Korgs, I know the sound a little bit. So when I'm hearing the multi-poly, I can hear those 3 synthesizers in those patches. I can hear it. So that's kind of, for me personally, I don't know if this is too much redundancy in my setup if I were to get the multi-poly. That's the question that I'm wrestling with when it comes to getting this. I know a lot of people have already pre-ordered. For some reason, this is creating massive polarization. I don't know if I'm just reading into it too much, but it seems like there's people that love it and a bunch of people that hate it, and it's like 50-50. I'm not hearing anybody be like, it's okay. I haven't seen any comments, Reddit, Gearspace, any of the forums where anybody's like, it's okay. Everyone's like, it's crap, they should have done this, or everyone's like, it's amazing, I already pre-ordered it. So that's interesting to me. To me, that means there's something interesting about it. Hans Volt, I think, pre-ordered one too.
To sort of the natural and raw state of the multi-poly. It's basically got a whole bunch of filters which have been modeled off classic Korg filters and more, I believe. So yeah, we can just go and grab the cutoff knob and sort of start to manipulate that to see how the tonality of the filter sounds. So we've got this sort of cutoff knob there. Maybe down the octave. How about doing an octave? %50 resonance. %75 resonance. Ooh. And I'll spare us the 100% resonance for now.
Yeah, please do.
There. Yeah, we can just skip through these different types of filters here.
Yeah.
In the list for more.
It's lots of filters, next generation model filters. This all could be just beautiful copywriting, amazing marketing. You know, don't forget, when someone tries to sell you a synthesizer, like when we jump over here to Korg's site, when someone's trying to sell you a synthesizer, they are, in fact, trying to sell you a synthesizer, right? So you got to keep in mind that when you strip back all the language and everything else in between, you get all these filters support audio rate modulation for ear-catching, bright, fuzzy, fizzy, bubbling effects, use of any oscillator or the ring modulator as a modulation source, or even blend in noise generator for more chaotic timbres. In addition to vintage filters built in saturation, a post-filter anti-allaze drive circuit lets you add more weight and grit to taste and get some heavy distortion. Finally, you can use any of these filters simultaneously in series or parallel. Program have 2 filter slots, A and B, each source including oscillator noise and mod, has a balance control, blah, blah, blah. So you can also oscillator pan this for true stereo too. So this is definitely a behemoth. Someone said I should say behemoth. I don't think so. It's a behemoth. The thing is hot. It's hot. It's hot to trot, baby. And if you don't like it, you don't know what you like. I'm just kidding. This is so cool, bro. I think it looks amazing. I guess I'll buy it. I guess I'll freaking buy it. $899. I'll wait 6 months. It'll probably be $599 because Korg devalues their products for some odd, weird reason. But to have that, like I said, you can see the architecture here. To have 4 LFOs, 4 oscillators, 5 LFOs, 4 envelopes, 4 oscillators, 3 key trackers, 4 mod processors, noise, ring mod, 2 filters per layer. It's a friggin' animal, man. Don't get it twisted, all right? $599, I would have this already. If this was $599, I'd have it already.
Going to be able to sort of scroll through and have a look at, see what other filters are selectable. Mostly, yeah, Korg filters. There is a ladder filter here as well, like a bandpass. And yeah. So this being the latest in the lineup of this sort of 37 note keyboards from Korg. It fits into that lineup where you've got like the Wave State, the Op6, the Mod Wave, and they recently did a desktop module version of all those, and they've been really successful, I reckon, for Korg. They've been really, like, the build quality is excellent, everything feels really good. They've always sounded good.
Yeah, the modules are the way to go, right? The modules are awesome. The modules are friggin' awesome. SynthSeeker got the friggin' module stack. I'll pull that video up in a sec.
But perhaps maybe the build quality on the first lot maybe wasn't what everyone was expecting. I really feel like this is kind of, pushed a bit further for Korg. They've kind of listened there and said, okay, you want the keys to feel a bit nicer, so they've reinforced the keys with like a metal backing. They just feel a bit easier to get velocity out of and just a bit sort of stronger. Also, these wooden panels are a nice little touch. The whole thing now feels, I don't know, maybe a few 100 grams heavier, and that just really adds to that sort of experience of opening up the keyboard for the first time. And
yes, that's a good point. So when I took my keyboard out for the first time, when I took these out of the box, the Op6, the Wave State, and the Mod Wave, when I took those out of the box for the first time, I was like, I am so pissed off that these feel like such junk. But then when I plugged them in and played them, I was like, you know what? It's not like I'm going to be walking around with them. They feel great. People got plastic keyboards up in their attic that have lasted hundreds of thousands of years. So, it's not a bad thing. It's just plastic. And like I said in a video a while ago, plastic is probably, they say plastic never disappears. So maybe plastic is the best thing.
Really kind of loving the
It's a controversial
feel.
statement.
That's one thing I noticed.
It's a controversial statement to say plastic is better than everything, because wood, like Patty O'Reilly says, wood degrades, metal rusts, plastic lasts forever. So maybe plastic should be the new status symbol.
I was like, oh, it feels really good. Yeah. Plus, it comes with a case.
Nobody said that.
Pretty nice.
Look at that. It comes with a friggin' case, baby. A foam case to carry it around. But then, you got to find a wall wart to plug it into.
Sort of like a Velcro sort of situation. And it's got a little arm thing there to carry it. So maybe to my ears, sounds like the best in the.
It even comes with a huge purse. So me and the missus go to the coffee shop. I'll be like, baby, grab my Korg multi-poly. She'd be like, what? I'll be like, yeah, grab the Korg multi-poly. You can throw your notebook and everything in there. Take notes. I got to go grab something. You take that out to the car for me. We get to the car, she puts it in the trunk, get out of the trunk. All right, baby, I'm gonna head into the coffee shop, order the coffees. You grab the multi-poly, get it all set up at the table in the corner for me. Will you, beautiful? She's like, anything for you, samurai.
The range, perhaps.
Now, if I said that, she'd be like, go yourself. Carry your own damn bag. Are you serious? That's what she'd say. Good point. For all the females out there, I don't know, Andrew, baby, that's a little bit risque to say on this channel, man. I might get struck. But yeah, maybe the other gender would like to have a lighter keyboard to take gigging. This is a powerful thing. You can play a whole set with this one thing. That bass. This patch here is very mod wave state. So that's cool, right? Let me show you Synth Seeker's Tower of Power. I saw it in this video the other day. Hold on. So if I go Synth Seeker, he did a live stream the other day. If you guys haven't checked out his live streams, they're great. Where was it? I think it was this one. Don't add me, baby. All right, let this ad play through. Hold on. Yeah, I want to show you the tower because it's gigantor right there, look. So this is Synth Seeker's live stream. Go check it out. As always, he's great. But look at the tower, man. It's gigantic. To me, that is the best form factor to have this Korg set. Now, he got these towers from a website called Modal Electronics. I'll show you. Modal Electronics. Yeah, so these are actually gorgeous. They're huge, but to me, that tower of power is the way to do it. And I think if you had the Korg multi-poly and then you had those 3 modules in the tower of power, then you'd really be, you'd have a setup that you could really go wild for. But yeah, this is Synth Seeker stream. Go check it out. Now, this is the company that makes those replaceable form factors. Let me just see if, I don't think they're selling them anymore at the moment. Where is it? Korg kits, right? So, sold out 214 bucks. They'd sell you a kit. It's all aluminum and they got it for each of them. And you can create your own module, right? You just remove your keyboard and you can put the keyboard back on, but that's basically what it looks like here, right? So that's what Synth Seeker got. He's got one of these. So for 216 bucks, you can get the case, you remove the keyboard, put it all in, the back's all set, ready to go. So that's pretty cool. This is a company from East Hampton, Massachusetts, Modal Electronics. Very, very cool company. So let's get back to our boy. That's an insane sound. I love that sound.
So yeah, I feel with the multi-poly, there's something for everyone. You got this fun chaos physics pad to go and sort of throw some randomness, but also maybe some controlled nature of it as well. You can either sort of, depending how it's set up, sort of push your finger across the this little patch here, and it actually...
Yeah, bit of menu diving, but listen, man, the wave state, the mod wave, and the op6, there's a lot of menu diving in these things. And the other thing is, okay, so the way I'm looking at this is, if I was to get the multi-poly, this is what I would think. I'd get the multi-poly, I'll probably wait a year for it to drop around, it's gonna drop 100, 200 bucks in price, because that's what Korg does. They'll put the price out themselves for cheaper, for some crazy reason. Grab that, and by that time, there'll be tons of absolute legends who've created the craziest patch banks of all time. Pick up a bunch of patch banks, because Korg's not the greatest at designing patches, let's be honest. They're okay, but they've got a lot of baloney in there too. Like when I pull up the wave state and the mod wave, there's a lot of crap, man. A lot of crap presets. But the ones that are awesome are amazing. And then when you go buy a patch pack from someone who's created an amazing patch bank for these 3 synthesizers, you're like, oh, wow. You know, that's what's up. All right. So let's see what else our boy's saying.
We'll bounce a little ball around and give you some movement based on the way that you actually interact with it. It can also be sort of just like a chaos pad where you will drag your finger, and the finger position will determine what sort of modulation you're getting, determining what it's assigned to. Like for example, the filter would be an obvious choice there. But you can assign multiple parameters to that chaos pad there. 4 oscillators. It's actually got 4 layers, which is pretty crazy as well. You can really go deep diving extensively, and just based on my initial impression, there's a heap of fun packs.
I also wish there was an easier way to store your favorites so it was more visually. Yeah, I feel you there, Kieran Moore. It's the same type of feeling, man.
In there just to get going with and start writing some tracks. But yeah, if you really want to go and program a bunch of stuff yourself, there's a lot to sort of take in. You got heaps of knobs and dials and buttons and switches and.
Yeah, when you think about it, if you can pick up a Juno D for the same price as this, one of the smaller ones, it's just a crap size. 49 key would have been awesome.
No switches, but lots of buttons and lots of dials. And it feels really good.
But also, man, everyone doesn't want a friggin' tons of gigantic synthesizers. So it's another point, man. It's like a positive and a negative. It's small form factor, so you can have it with a bunch of other ones. You know, if it was bigger, people would complain that it's too big. They don't have room for it. So I don't know, man. What do you think? 4 + 4 = 8 voices, or a triad chord, we use 24 voices? No. Not at all. Each layer will have 15 voices.
This is an editor's note.
60 voices in total.
I was just chatting.
So 15 voices per layer, or some combination of that. 60 voices, my boy, not 8.
With our Korg rep, and he was just saying, hey, you should check out the 4-voice mode, because the original monopoly was sort of famous for this cycling oscillators. So it sort of would trigger the first oscillator and then actually trigger each subsequent oscillator after each other in like a loop. So I thought I would just do a quick demo of that, because it's a unique feature of this synthesizer. So I've just loaded like an initialized patch, which will just sound like that. But what we have to do is double tap all these and it'll turn on each layer. And there's a button here, and now if you do that, is all the layers are stacked. Hit layer rotate on, you'll actually now cycle between each one. And if we were to go and tune each oscillator of each layer differently, like this one will do down an octave, and this one will do like up 2 octaves.
Yeah,
this one's
let's go.
Really interesting, and that's just only one oscillator off the kind of controlled randomness, which is really interesting, and that's just only one.
All right, listen, man, am I the only one who gets fired up? Why do I got to be the one who gets fired up? Why am I the one who always got to get pumped up about synthesizers? Great review, Turamura Music, awesome review. Thank you very much. I thoroughly enjoyed it. In other news, so anyways, let's wrap it up with the multi-poly, because I'm done for a while now. I think it's a great synthesizer. I think we're going to see some very fantastic demos coming out when people get their hands on these, and I think we're going to see some crazy patch banks as well. So just stay tuned. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. They did a great job on it. They upgraded the quality when it comes to wood end cheeks, more metal, semi-weighted keys. So motion sequencing, chaos physics, we already know all that. Production ready effects, randomization that inspires, set list, blah, blah, blah. So it's cool, man. What's this little beast they got here? This big brown beast. So let's jump on over here. So in other news today, we've got Modal Electronics shares new company update on the Carbon 8 synths in production. Modal's back as a brand under new ownership structure with the company manufacturing Alltronics Holdings Limited from Hong Kong. After the first Carbon 8 appeared in the wild without an official release, which I think, was that Saucy? Hold on, let me check. They didn't show it there. They also share info that they're currently only a team of 3 instead of 15. So slash and cut. There's only 3 of them now. This is definitely different from the old Modal times. They will certainly take small steps forward again. I hope the team will grow in the future. So they cut it from 15 to 3, man. Furthermore, they confirm my criticisms of broken website, which refers to scammy website that popped up when you'd search them. Here's the statement. Over the past few weeks, we received a lot of messages asking about our progress. And instead of responding to each one individually, we'd love to share a brief update. The Modal team has been juggling multiple challenges at once. After recent acquisition, we transitioned to a smaller team to manage operations. What once was a group of 15 is now 3. Our primary focus has been getting our product manufacturing back on track, creating solid development plan, all while ensuring our wonderful Modal customers receive ongoing support. We also made some difficult choices to breathe new life into the brand, keeping Modal's core values and visions in mind. We're excited to share, blah, 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 blah. With the help of a new parent company, Alltronics, we've also discovered a few unexpected hurdles. Unfortunately, our website was compromised by malware. Come on, dude. And the IT team is hard at work. Like, I mean, come on, bro. Just friggin' make a new website. I can make it. You know what? I could make Modal a website probably in 10 minutes with Wix AI. Just make a new website, dude. Just delete it and make a new one. We're also recognizing digital infrastructure for our brand accounts, which are crucial for distribution, important components like Modal app. It's been challenging. Yeah, very challenging. All right, so we're looking forward to the future. And I think if you want to check a video out from old Saucy, I think Saucy might have a Modal video up. Let's see if Saucy's still here. Saucy SYNTHS. I think it was Saucy. Let's check out Modal with Night Verb.
Whoa, the tech.
So he's one of the only people to have one of these synthesizers. I haven't seen any other demos of this because they haven't even friggin' released it. I don't know how he got a hold of it, but let's just listen to this a little bit. It's 42 minutes, but let's just get a little taste because I also want this Erica Synth Night Verb pedal, and the Carbon 8 sounds pretty damn friggin' good. So this is Saucy SYNTHS, man. Head over. I haven't checked this one out yet, and have a listen. Actually, what we should do is check out his video first of just the Carbon 8 so you can hear those sounds. Let me just check that one out after. Hold on. Carbon 8's awesome. It's kind of sad this company is kind of in some turmoil because this is absolutely sounds awesome. It's a pretty awesome sounding synthesizer. Now, just sound-wise, if I'm just thinking back to a little bit of multi-poly we did there, to me, this sounds insane. Check model 001. Yeah, coming soon, the VSTD synth show called The Clinic, where we concentrate totally on VSTDs. Right? Super cool, man. All right, let's jump over, check the night verb with the night verb. Let's go ahead a little bit. Come on with the ads. What do we got here today anyways? What's he selling?
Chef in Houston, Texas. When Smithy told me that they were coming out with this big old 14, I'm telling
I actually do need a new frying pan. Good morning, Echo Craft. Welcome to the show. And no, I will not get YouTube Premiere. Sorry. If anybody's asking, I'm never getting YouTube Premiere. You know why? Because I need a new frying pan and I just found the one that I'm going to buy. So I need YouTube ads to help me buy things like copper-plated frying pans, flamethrowers, solar-powered generators. That's what I need. Okay? Okay, that's with the night verb. Let's head back over and check midway. What do we got? What the heck is Premiere anyways? What is Premiere? Not getting no Premiere. All right, so that's Saucy Synths. I just threw the link down in the comments. Go check him out. Just to get some other quick news right here. Behringer posted this the other day. Do you guys know what this is? They say guess the product. What is it? Any guesses? Let's get some guessing going. See if anyone can figure out what this is. Behringer says, what is the board? What's the product? To me, we got a lot of patch bays across the top. Kind of looks like, looks a little bit like the Model D, but not really because the Model D's got the MIDI on the left. Jupiter 8. I don't know. What could it be, man? It looks like we got I don't know. I don't know what it is. What do you guys think it is? SQ1? I don't know. I guess, why would they put out something they already made? Mutator? Some people think it's the mutator. Lots of knobs, lots of patch banks. So I don't know what you guys think. You guys let me know what you think with that. Polyvox? Could be the Polyvox. Could very well be the Polyvox. But I don't know. All right, so man, that's it for today. That's all I got, all right? The Korg multi-poly is the topic. I still want it. I still want to try it out. But again, when I just listened to that Carbon 8, I'm like, man, that Carbon 8 sounds amazing too. So we'll have to see, but all in all, I think I had a few callers last night said, stick around for the Cream Dream, save up for the Cream Dream. So I'm pretty excited. I think I'm gonna save up, but even if I save up, you know what? The problem is I still gotta convince my missus that a $3,500 synthesizer is a necessity for my mental health, if you know what I'm saying. So that's that. That's Oscillators and Percolators. That will be the final overview of the Korg multi-poly. I think I did enough justice. I think I got 5 videos on it now or something. Went over everything that I can possibly get my hands on besides reading you the manual live on air. And I'm not reading the manual live on air. So, but if you want some more in-depth coverage, I know Garen M digs deep into the manuals and stuff like that. I know SynthSeeker digs deep into those manuals. I'm more of a color commentator. That's kind of how I do it. And if you're interested, you're interested. If you're not, you're not. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe. All that nonsense. If you want to, go pick up a t-shirt from the t-shirt shop. I haven't shown that in a little bit. Hold on. Let me just pop that up real quick, just in case you guys want to grab one. Hold on. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. So over here we got, this is the t-shirt shop, of course. All created by yours truly. All designs, custom, yours truly. There's a t-shirt if you want to get one. We got the Synth Renegades jerseys online. I made this one for Patchdog from Behringer. We got a custom made jersey for Uncle Jerry, Synth Renegade jerseys. We got the Bro Synth Network hats. The black is better than the white, if you ask me. We got Bro Synth Network t-shirts. We got the Cream Dream with the cupcake on the back. We got lots of stuff, all right? So if you want a shirt, go pick one up. If you don't, don't. These are made for me anyway, for my purchasing. But you guys, if you want to get one, get one. And this is my official logo for my, right here. I made it. It's custom designed by me. So it's mine. This is the shirt I bought, neon. I made this one specifically for me. Synth Renegades, Neon Renegade is what I call it. So it's cool. Cream Dream in white, yeah, they got the Cream Dream in white. Look, Cream Dream. What color you want? White? Well, bam. Right there, white. You get Cream Dream in white. You can get it in red, which is dangerous. You can get it in ivory. You can get it in baby blue, or you can get it in butter. I got it in butter, but the white is deadly. White's good too, yeah. So anyways, if you want a t-shirt, go pick one up. If not, don't. That's it for this show today. You guys take it easy. I'll catch you later. Slow, slow.